This is really cool. WWE has this program, WWE NIL, next in line. College athletes, these could be future WWE superstars. And I got one today that's actually from South Florida, Delray Beach, American Heritage Delray Beach. Go Stallions, go Stallions, I'm saying. And right now he's at the University of Kentucky. He was Ohio State cheerleading, competitive cheerleader, very athletic, very much a sport. And now he's with the University of Kentucky. Go Wildcats. I got the Wildcats covered, Slane. And I got to say this first of all. I just got to say this. WWE does not have to change your name. This is one of the coolest names that I think they might, but that's okay. Slane Glover. Slane, it's so cool to have you. I have to first ask you, how did you hear about WWE NIL and getting involved in all this?
Yeah, Jim, first off, thanks for having me here, and thank you for your energy. It's infectious and it's appreciated. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I first heard about the WWE NIL program when they were on their college tour and were showing up at Ohio State. So Ohio State's NIL program sent out an email or sent out like a message to us. We're like, hey, the WWE is coming through with their next in line program at Ohio State. It's a tour. They're coming. RSVP. And I'm like, oh my goodness, that's insane, because the WWE is what got me into cheerleading in the first place, which is like a crazy full circle moment. So I was like, I have to be there. What a crazy opportunity. So it was just a blessing to have the NIL program, Ohio State's name, blending together with WWE to create an opportunity for them to come to Ohio State and show and recruit.
Slane, what was that like when they did come? I mean, did you know anything of what to expect? Was it like training, getting in a ring, or just doing different types of exercises and programs? What was it all like? And was it like a weekend event or a couple of days? How did that all work out?
Yeah, so it was a one-day thing where the WWE came. We met in an intimate classroom in one of the athletic facilities, and they were basically presenting what they have to offer and are here to show us that, hey, we see that college athletes have been the best superstars. It is a correlation. That is the association. So we're here to show you what the future holds in WWE and that you are already a step ahead. And it was super intimate. It was really fun and personal, and brought superstars to show us what it's like being a superstar and recruit. I mean, it was a recruitment event. It was awesome. It was super cool. I had no idea what to expect.
And then when did you find out that, hey, you're a part of this? Because I believe there's only been 2 cheerleaders that have been selected over the years so far. And I know Alexa Bliss, this is before WWE NIL, but WWE superstar, really great talent. Alexa Bliss in Ohio was a very competitive cheerleader and a national cheerleader, and it was on the cover of like some big cheerleading magazine back in the day. So there's that athleticism, cheerleading is there, but still, you're, I believe, the first male cheerleader to be accepted into the program, and possibly the first male cheerleader that will become hopefully a WWE superstar.
Yeah, I found out it's really a huge step for cheerleading, which I love, to represent our athleticism and how much that cheerleading aligns with what being a WWE superstar is: a performer, an acrobat, a representative. Like it is all just such a great connection and alignment. So I'm really honored to like be selected, especially as a cheerleader as well, and just blessed to, have this alignment come through. I found out, oh man, so they visited us. It was my freshman year. It was 2022. I think that they came through, or 2023, but my freshman year, the 2022-2023 year. And, I applied. It was an awesome, extensive application. Did that. It was so much fun. And then I think it was about like 3 to 4 months before I heard back to be like, hey, let's get in an interview. And I'm like, all right, bet, let's do it. Got an interview. Another 3-4 months went by. Reached out again. Hey, just at myself, I was like, hey, just wanted to check in. what's going on? I was so like excited and worked up. I'm like, this is an insane opportunity. I'm like, what's going on? Then reached out, sent in a contract, and like just this email. I was in the morning, sent in the contract, and I was like, oh my goodness. They're like, hey, here it is, class 4. Let me know. And I'm like, all right, bet, let's do it. Let's go for it. So it was a super cool thing where, like, you know, I had some suspense building, applied, had the interview. And so it was a blast. It was super fun to like have that build up.
And Slane, who did you get to meet during that whole process? Who came to visit at Ohio State and do that? And then afterwards, and then a 2-part question. Have you been to the WWE Performance Center, not far from your hometown up in Orlando?
Yeah, so I actually got to visit the WWE Performance Center in Orlando about like, I think 6 months after signed the contract, which was so insane, like to get an opportunity to go back down there. It was so cool. I got to hang out with 3 other recruits from my class 4 who like we're just so also like in the same boat, so excited to be there. So yeah, I got to visit the Performance Center, which was insane. Got to meet Shawn Michaels, got to meet strength and conditioning coaches, got to go in and see what training looks like, which was just like out of this world. It was really, really cool. So yeah, I was able to visit, which was really cool to like see what the energy is like inside the facility of the up and coming like stars, you know, which was cool because, you know, you see the big picture, but here's also like what's going on day to day, all the youngsters out there who are like getting after it. So that was a super awesome experience to do. Yeah.
Slane, with that experience, were you interested? Now you're in college. What is your major?
So I'm a communications major.
Communication, which is great because that's all types of media, which is awesome too, because you're going to be in front of the camera. So that's good. But you can work behind the camera too. But as far as WWE Superstar goes, I'm just curious, was this something that you had thought about when you were younger? I did read somewhere you were a fan when you were younger, but is this something you thought about as a career or not till that WWE NIL program came about at Ohio State that you decide, hey, I could actually do this. Maybe I could give this a try?
Oh yeah, James. I mean, like, again, it was the craziest full circle moment that being a fan, like watching Rey Mysterio and Daniel Bryan, like on the top ropes, yes, like the high flyers, and seeing just like all of that was the catalyst to make me want to learn how to flip and be an acrobat and get into cheerleading. Having that catalyst making me go through the journey of being a cheerleader, which is very niche, you know, it's not a route taken a lot, to then get recruited by one of the largest universities, athletic universities at that, Ohio State, have that opportunity to cheer as a representative of Ohio State, to then my first year there, have the WWE come through to like bring this opportunity to athletes in college was just the craziest thing ever. Cause I'm just I'm riding the wave. I'm following my heart, you know, I'm doing what I love. And for that to then come for a full circle to be like, hey, we want college athletes. The WWE came to my school to say that. It was just the craziest thing. Some like, not like, it was like kind of at the back of my head at the time, you know, like, and it was, I never believed that that's what I could do. But I mean, you know, all glory to God. Like that's a God sent opportunity being like, Slane, here it is, man, take it. Because this, again, the full circle thing. And I'm like, boom, I'm going for it. It was just like the most insane experience ever. So, it's a God sent thing in my eyes.
It's so interesting, and I want to do a few more questions, and I want to get a little bit of your background with cheerleading, competitive cheerleading especially, because that sport has really taken off over the years, and it's just so cool. But I know when you were at Ohio State, I mean, talk about entertaining. You're out there for every football game, which is sold out. And then, did you have the honor of cheerleading, being a part of Ohio State, Michigan?
I never got to go. I know.
Still, being a part of Ohio State for all their football games. on the field. Have you ever been in front of that large of a crowd before?
Oh, never. No, never. And 100,000 people in that stadium, the Ohio Stadium, the shoe, the culture, like it's unreal. It really is. It's really cool. It was really cool. Man, it was electric. Like I definitely feel like I'm a vessel of energy, and I can channel what's going on outside and what the crowd is like. And to walk in there for the first time and just feel the rumbling just run through your veins it's unreal. It's insane. Like, it was incredible, every second of it. And the fans there are amazing. Everybody's just a die hard. So like, it was just the most amazing thing to channel all that energy and to like put it back out and lead the cheers.
You're in front of crowds, and that's the thing. And this is obviously, with being a WWE superstar, you have to connect with fans. You have to connect with crowds. So in that regard too, do you think you have a little advantage over others because of what you're doing and where you're doing it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Not only with showing up to football games and being the energy when, the football team's down maybe or up, whatever the situation is, we lead the crowd. I mean, that's a responsibility to take and represent. With that, cheerleaders are sent to events all the time, little more intimate events where, a philanthropic event is happening and we're there to start the energy off, and then we connect with people. Like, it's a personable thing. And I'm really blessed to have also I went to a fine arts high school where I did musical theater and performed, which is also like, it's just what I love to do. It definitely puts me at an advantage. It's what I love. I love crowds. I love performing. It's been in my nature since the first summer camp that my mom sent me to do musical theater. So it's in my blood. Like, that's what I do. That's how I live. That's what excites me.
Musical theater, that's another area and all. And we'll wrap this up now. But musical theater, I want to ask you about the school you went to for that, and also going to American Heritage Delray. You were a competitive cheerleader on that team. By the way, it's American Heritage Delray, not American Heritage Plantation. I wanted to make that straight for all of us in South Florida. Slane knows what I'm talking about.
Represent the Delray, baby.
We'll wrap it up with this. Tell me where you went for musical theater, and then also about what it was like at American Heritage Delray, competitive cheerleading, and competing at events. I'm sure you went to Orlando for ESPN, either for American Heritage Delray or for your competitive cheer, which, by the way, now ESPN and WWE have a streaming partner agreement. They're going to be showing all their PLEs on ESPN, the streaming service. Had to throw that in there. That's our ESPN connection. But anyway, tell us about Delray American Heritage. We'll wrap this up, and thank you so much, Slane.
Of course. Yeah, so I was blessed I tried out for the fine arts program at American Heritage Delray, where I received a full ride scholarship to perform and do musical theater for my 4 years there. And it was absolutely incredible. I did thespians, which is competitive theater basically, and was shaped into the human I am today, performing and stepping into characters. I mean, I learned so much from American Heritage. They recruit the most fantastic creative people ever in that fine arts program. I'm so grateful for them. With that, I was able to also level up my cheerleading at the Top Gun training facility in Miami, Florida, which is, I would drive an hour and a half there to compete at the highest level. And I went to the ESPN Center for years. For years I went there. Like, that is home. I know my way around there. And it was the most electric thing ever. Getting onto a stage and performing an acrobatic routine with all of my best friends. Cheerleading is my favorite sport ever. Trusting your teammates to throw each other in the air while one's flipping to your left and then across and over and behind. It's ridiculous. It's an adrenaline rush like no other. And so the combination of that just has shaped me into the man I am today. And yeah, it was doing that combination was beautiful, and I'm so grateful to have that bring me to where I am now today at, doing a competitive cheerleading at a university and as well being a WWE recruit.
University of Kentucky, WWE NIL next in line. He's got a great name. He's got the energy. He's in a great sport. This is going to be great to see him. We wish you all the best. The future, when that all journey starts for you, Slane. Thank you so much for the time. Hopefully we can talk to you in the future. All the best to you, sir.
Yeah, Jim, it's very appreciated. Thank you very much, man. Your energy is awesome. So good.
Hey, I got to bring it. You're a cheerleader. You got
Let's
energy.
go.
I got to bring it too.